But the crazy thing is, when he runs them, he's getting them.
I'm pro this Cordarrelle Patterson thing. None of the receivers are they have no one.
This is the age, really, that quarterbacks tend to see, historical decline.
Look at the release.
There's your separation.
Great route.
Stutter and go. Gets by clean.
That is unbelievable.
Maybe the greatest catch I've ever seen.
How surprising has it been that Cordarrelle Patterson? Wow, it's shocking. He might be a league winner, honestly. I mean, we're talking about the RB2, and really, Matt, I don't know, man. Like the way this team is constructed, I don't really see any reason why Cordarrelle he's not going to put in 30 points a night, but I'm just saying, like, why can't he be a top 15 running back ROS?
Because he's like a gadget player. I mean, he ran 12 routes yesterday, man. He ran 12 routes.
But the crazy thing is, when he runs them, he's getting them. You know what I mean? It's like the percentage of targets out of routes run is so high. And Matt Ryan, like I said, he's got eyes for him.
To your point, like on Matt Ryan, he has thrown, I'm looking it up right now, he's thrown 9 passes, 20 plus yards downfield. He's completed 2 of them. One of those was the Cordarrelle Patterson, like busted coverage one. So it's like somebody's getting deep looks, and it's damn Cordarrelle Patterson. I mean, it's funny too. Like Andy Behrens, I do the wide receivers for Fearless Forecast this week. Andy Behrens was doing running backs. He texted me this morning. He's like, "Hey, what are we doing with Cordarrelle Patterson, or am I?" Yeah. I was like, mentally, I am viewing him as a running back. So I did not include him in the 35 receivers I'm doing. That's all you, buddy. Good luck. But no, I think Patterson is here to stay in terms of he's going to be a threat in this Falcons offense.
I'll just let me just run down his last 3 games, okay? I've never seen this, okay? Week 2, he goes 7 rushes, 7 targets. Week 3, he goes 7 rushes, 7 targets. Week 4, he goes 6 rushes, 6 targets. I mean, it is right down the middle. That's amazing to me. Yeah. That is weird. The one thing I will say, and if there's a little bit of hesitation, obviously it's that we've seen Cordarrelle Patterson a million times, and he's done this before to us. And
hesitation is he is Cordarrelle Patterson.
Yes. Now we've never seen him utilized in this way, which is a brand new way, but. No Russell Gage the last couple of weeks, their primary slot man. I just wonder, does that end up taking away from Cordarrelle's target share?
I'm pro this Cordarrelle Patterson thing from a real life football perspective. Like talked about Russell Gage, dude. Russell Gage has no juice. Like no one on the Falcons outside of Ridley. I mean, Pitts is struggling right now because he's a rookie tight end. Looks like the trends people might win on this one, James. So all these guys outside of Ridley don't have a ton of none of the receivers are they have no one.
This is what we talked about.
Yeah,
and we talked about this a few weeks ago. Juice. Patterson's got juice.
Patterson's 30 years old, still has juice. And he's one of the best kick returners of all time.
Hey, listen, we really appreciate you guys watching this video. We really do. But if I could, I just want to take a little bit of time to talk about our great sponsor, Odds Jam. Developed by Stanford engineers, Odds Jam can identify odds that make you a winner every single time. Now you're asking yourself, okay, now how do they do this?
OddsJam uses real-time data to spot discrepancies between different sports books to help users place risk-free bets.
It's called arbitrage. Here's an example.
Last week, the run line in a Rangers game was 2.5. If you bet the over and the under at different sites that have different odds, it doesn't matter what the results are.
If you place the right mathematical bet, you make money. But it's not just arbitrage. If you want to shop for the best odds, OddsJam can do that too. For example,
let's say you like the Packers money line. OddsJam will help you find the best odds for the most profitable returns. OddsJam has all the tools and calculators to help you make some of the best bets possible. Go check them out at oddsjam.com. I think his role is secure just from a fantasy angle. It's going to be expect the game where he gets 4 carries for 7 yards and 5 catches for 25 yards or something.
Right.
That
No
stuff's
touchdowns.
gonna happen. That stuff's gonna happen.
Jeremy with the Dragon Ball Z reference here. Can't believe Patterson figured out how to go Ultra Instinct at 30. That's nice. Matt has no idea what you're talking about, but I got you, bro. I got you.
I watched some
got
Dragon
you.
Ball Z, but not enough to retain whatever Ultra Instinct is. And when I'm 30, I did not retain the memory of Ultra Instinct.
I did want to say, Calvin Ridley, you look at the air yards, the ADOT is like, it's flipped on its head. Last year, this dude was averaging like 16 air yards a target. Now he's like down to 8. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's still top 5 in the NFL in targets. Like all the volume has been there, but I think Matt Ryan might just be like a little gassed from an arm strength standpoint. I mean, again, he had not thrown. He's in the Dalton zone in terms of, at least going into this past week's game, he was in the Dalton zone in terms of passes going 10 plus yards through the air. Like the percentage wise, like not good. I think we're definitely in that. We're in that territory with Matt Ryan where maybe he's taken a decline, and that is going to take some of the efficiency off of Calvin Ridley. But the volume's going to be there. Like I think he'll still be a wide receiver 1 by the end of the season. But the scenarios where he was going to be top, one overall. Remember our 3 categories that we talked about in preseason. You need volume. You need to be verifiably good at the game. Check. But the third one's in question right now. You need to play for an efficient offense with an efficient quarterback. That was the one thing with Ridley that it was like, maybe. I was trending more yes than no on the maybe.
Yes, absolutely, 100% yes.
But it was a maybe, and I think we're maybe on the other end of it now.